Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. My day is going great. I'm going to move from this chair. I promise we're going to get up and go do some stuff. I was just sitting here and I was reading my Bible this morning and getting my list of things to do. I put together, because it's the week of Thanksgiving and things that I have to get done. So kind of made my list and like, okay, this is what I got to do today. This is what I got to do tomorrow. So that everything, everything gets accomplished, all those good things to do. And then I was drinking coffee and Maxine, I think it was just good for me to sit down for a minute because I had gotten up and I was just, I'm moving, I'm doing things. I'm going to the kitchen, going to the laundry room. I was changing our bed out, I was doing this and doing that, and she just kept following me. I'm like, Maxine, you need to find a child and just sit with them and lay down and go to sleep. But she did not, so I'm like, I brought her bed in here and I'm like, all right, come sit. So she's right here on the floor. She's like, thank you for sitting down for a little bit, Mommy. I'll take her in the kitchen here when we start out there. So it's been good. So I have a good house to take care of today. I cleaned my bathroom shower this morning. I cleaned my toilet this morning. I have to clean up the rest of it. I pulled all my bedding off. And then I'm bleaching the white stuff and I pulled out, it's time. It's time for the blue blanket for warmth because it's chilly. So our temperatures are dropping a little bit at nighttime. Today's gonna be 86 degrees during the day. So it's still toasty during the day, but at nighttime that temperature drops. And so last few nights, I'm like, it's really cold in here. And so because you sleep, the fans are on nonstop. Like the fans are always, and I don't think I'm shutting up right now because I'm filming and the microphone picks up the wind from it and the breeze from the fan, and so but it's normally always on, and so it just gets that chill at nighttime. And I'm like, okay, and so you just gotta do what you gotta do. So it's time for the warm sweater blanket. A few days I had to pull up the sweater and I was upstairs. I'm like, it's really cold. I'm like, the spots are returning on my body. I have a urticaria, which is weird. I don't know. Got it after a few years ago, and some people say it's related to perimenopause. Some people say it's a side effect of COVID. Did I have COVID? I don't know. Never tested myself, so I don't know. And so yeah, I get allergic to the cold, which is weird. I get hives everywhere. My whole entire body hives up in a rash, and so very strange. Good though, because now I live in really warm weather, and so I rarely experience it. But when I know the hives start coming, I start itching. I'm like, oh yeah, it's time. So time to be a little bit chilly, but for now it's nice and sunny and warm and beautiful and good weather. I like Florida in the summer. The winter is nice because you can be outside. The girls went to the beach this weekend and they're like, it was so nice to lay in the sun. I said, yes, it's much safer because in the summer the UVA rays are usually like, they're high. Obviously I think it's a 10, is it a 10? I'm pretty sure it's 10 scale. So pretty much 9, 10 all the time. So when you go outside, you limit. Like because they're teenage girls, they have fun. So I'm constantly like, all right, there's your half hour, no more sitting in the sun. Because I personally feel that our bodies are made to get sun, vitamin D. So I always say half hour, that's it. 15 minutes front, 15 minutes back, that's it. And the rest of the time, go in the water, shade yourself, because I feel like that's vitamin D does good for your body, in my opinion. And so my girls will go sit in the sun. So I'm always like, all right, there's your 15 minutes, flip, that's it. And then sunscreen or whatever, because I've got some lighter skinned babies, teenagers. And so anyway, so summer, we have to be cautious, obviously. But now that it's winter, I'm like, the UV was like 4 or whatever. So much lower, still can burn and all those things, but it's just nice that they don't, you can just be in the sun a little bit longer without having to worry so much. You know what I mean? I understand you gotta be cautious, but all those good things. So all that said, it was just a beautiful, warm and sunshiny, clear, I guess is the day. So it's been a good weekend. So I hope that your weekend was well, and this week, well, you had Thanksgiving, so it was either a good time or it was a bad time. So I hope it was a good time. I hope that you could find the good in it, the thankfulness, the gratitude. Pastor was talking on Sunday about having a moment of gratitude, or not even a moment, living a life of gratitude, living a life of thankfulness, and just his words were, he said that, what if you woke up and you only received the things that you thanked God for the day before? And I was like, ooh, it makes you think. I mean, obviously you don't have to sit here all day long and thank God for every little tiny thing, but it makes you look at things a whole lot different. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes it's very easy to grumble when the air conditioner breaks, or your dishwasher doesn't work right, or you don't have enough money to go shopping, or you can't go buy whatever you want, or the government's corrupted, and which we already know. there's lots you can complain about, right? Yeah, well, yeah, I can rant all day long. Can you? I'm sure you can, but it doesn't accomplish anything. It just gives more fuel to the enemy. I feel like it just brings on more negativity, more negative spirits. And so praising God and thanking him for the things you do have, you know, thanking him for what you do have, and having that heart of joy, and that just that's what inside. It's a good thing. It just makes, it brings joy. It helps you change your mindset on a whole lot of different things in life, and you can look at things and just go, I know, life is good. It really is good. We're still here. He says you woke up today. You're still here. God has a purpose for you. You made it. You made his team. So he has a mission for you. What is that mission? My mission for me is going to be to clean up. We got to clean up, vacuum, get a list accomplished, because I got to head out the door this afternoon and make food for my family as well. And smile and encourage and love my babies. Smile at my babies, get some school done as well, and enjoy this life. So, you ready for a great day? All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Should I go start in the kitchen or finish my bedroom here? What do we do? Let me think, and then we'll figure something out. Okay, you ready? Let's go. All right, I figured, you know what? Let's just finish up in here. So I am going to got that I put in my washer and in the dryer, I bleached it, but it tumbles in a ball, so you have to pull it out 10,000 times, and it's real thin, so it just goes into a ball. So I'm gonna hang it over there to dry, because I did take off my we have a mattress topper, and I have a cover that goes over it, like a mattress cover, and so that I took off to bleach as well, because I do that every few months, and then just kind of fluff the bed. It needs a fluffing, you know what I mean? Once in a while your bed needs a fluffing. Like a mattress, I did flip the mattress when I moved it, so I think we're good. So I'm just gonna run the vacuum in here, get it vacuumed real good, a good old corded suck up vacuum, and then we'll go in the bathroom and do just the finishing up in there. I have a lot of laundry, so I'm going to continue to be flipping laundry. All right, into my bathroom. I've actually just been in about a half hour. I've started cleaning and doing stuff, and I didn't even film, but closet. I went through, yeah, I feel like sometimes you get stuff. We accumulate stuff. We definitely do. We're definitely not minimalist. I'm not claiming to be that, but it's just stuff that I'm like, what are you going to do with this? Like, as I get older, I'm finding like my mom held on to a lot of things. That's fine, a lot of people do. But as I get older, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with another purse? I use the same one. I like the same one. I don't even like change it out. Then I'm looking at jewelry, and I'm like, how many, I don't even wear jewelry now. I know I'll eventually wear it, but it's like some of it I'm like, I would just wear the same one I like. So just different things that I'm looking at. Clothes, I have to go through my clothes, but I'm working on my walking weight loss, so after that, then I can do clothes. But just going through things, and I'm like, are we ever gonna touch this? Are we ever gonna do anything with that? You know what I mean? Just kind of questioning things, which is good. So I got myself a pile, which is good. Cleaned out my closet, and so it actually went into the, we store all of our supplies in here, like all of our cleaners. No, I mean the cleaners, there's like, yeah, cleaners. I was like the cleaners, toilet paper, paper towels, all the bathroom supplies in one area, and the kids need to restock. They just come down here and get it. So I just kind of went through, kind of cleaned out, grabbed out, looked at like, sunscreen is some of it's older, kind of threw it away, and then looked at different things to kind of, you know, what do we have, what do we not have? We're still great. I shopped, you know, a few months ago, so usually I do it every 3 months, but I'm like, okay, we're definitely going down, which is nice, which is good. That's about, I got that part figured out. So all good things. So now I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna wipe my sink real quick. I've already cleaned the shower, already cleaned the toilet. I think I will just, the floor, I think I'll do when I do all the floor, if I remember. Hopefully I remember. So, oh good, made me feel good. I'm like, okay, do get in there, go through, pick up. It's a great thing. So let's just wipe the sink off. Very simple. Little tidbit, save a couple bags and put them in the bottom of your trash can so you don't have to grab another one. It does not always work. I used to store it, or did I ever? In one of, well, I think I probably did one time in our trash can, our kitchen one, and then somehow, some way, because you know you got a lot of people shoving things in the trash, me included, gets a hole and all the liquid goes in the bottom. So I don't recommend doing it in the kitchen, just because, you know, things can leak through and the bottom of your trash can's wet. So I don't store extra in there, but the bathroom I do, because I don't really shove much in there. I left that for a couple days, so or a couple weeks, so it needed to be filled. So this is good. I should come and clean. The mirrors aren't terrible. Couple tiny marks here and there, but I'm like, you know what? I'll do that like one day. I'll come back and do everything really well. But for now, that's good. And I'm gonna, this isn't completely empty, but I am gonna fill these up, top them all off, and do my room freshener as well. So, all right, now onto the kitchen. I was gonna load my dishwasher last night. I did not. We have been doing dishes in the dishwasher and doing that, but I'm just gonna wash them all by hand. It takes me a few minutes and I'll be done versus running that. But I did want to tell you about this stuff. Now, I usually buy the bottle at Sam's and it's half the size, I think, and it works good. I discovered these. They were $2 off when I bought them back in September. This is awesome. This is definitely awesome. I think I want to say they're 15, 16 normally. I will definitely get this. This, we use a lot of soap because we do a lot of hand washing as well. This, I bought this September, so it would have been September, October, November. Very good stuff. And I'm still at the bottom here. I still have a lot of stuff and it's just good stuff. So I still have a whole bottle down here. I'm like, yes, I have a whole bottle down here I haven't even touched yet. And I'm like, that is some good soap. So I think, I was going back and forth because I was buying just cheapy stuff, trying Ajax, doing this, doing that, but I had to constantly run out of soap all the time. And someone said, I'll never leave my Dawn. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. So I hope to always get that because it works, unless it's way more money, but for now it's a good thing. So let me wash all these dishes because we got a lot. Okay, I was able to listen to a worship song, so pretty much the whole song, and then about a minute into a next song, and got all this washed good and done. I tried to mentally think, okay, put the cups in one pile, put the bowls here. Normally when there's a ton, it's just like whatever. I could open the dishwasher and let them sit in there and dry. I could have done that too, but I didn't. I stuck them here, so I might get into the habit of hand washing dishes again. We'll see, we'll see. Just something to do. It took 5 minutes. It's done versus running. The dishwasher runs for what, an hour? Mine runs for like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours if you need it to clean good. So the dishwasher is more of like a convenience, I think. Obviously it is, and so I'm like 5 minutes, filled up my sink. It's soaked here all morning while I started at 4:30, filled it up with water and just let it sit all morning while I was doing other things. So not bad. Okay, so let's, we gotta do something. I'm looking at everything. I got lots to pick up here. Pick up and wipe. I gotta do this area, but let's wipe this area because this area is cleaner and we didn't have to cook anything. All of our food got eaten this weekend, most of it. We ate the fried rice, delicious. Fried rice and the lo mein, winner all day long. And then I still have a little bit of haystacks left, so we're actually gonna be making burritos today and use some of that as well. So good food, and there's a couple, I think breakfast burritos, maybe a few in there, so not bad on the food, not making too much, which is good. I pulled out poor boy subs. They're thawed, they'll get eaten as well probably today, and I have some soup. I'll probably heat that up. Then I do soup and sandwiches, and tonight we'll do burritos. I'm gonna do the burrito casserole, but separated, because Madeline loves burrito casserole, nobody else loves it. And so basically it's a burrito, but you put cream of mushroom and sour cream together, spread it on top, sprinkle cheese, and bake it that way. But I'm gonna do it like in a bowl type thing, and then you can put the sauce separate, rice separate, burrito, and then cheese separate as well, and then you can just eat it however you'd like. So if you don't want the sauce, that's fine. It might make it less squishy, obviously, and so I think that's gonna work out. That'll be dinner, but we got plenty of other things to pick up and do. So let me, let's just wipe this side. I gotta take bags there. I'm out of big bags. I don't know how. I know how. My cookies, I froze a lot of those cookies, which came in handy. The girls had a Christmas party, and it was so nice to just already, or not Christmas, Thanksgiving, friends Thanksgiving, and they had to take something sweet, and I was like, I got cookies, so I was able to take those, but I double bagged them so they wouldn't get yucky taste in the freezer. So out of bags, just gotta fill. Let's wipe all this down over here. For some reason today I'm feeling very like the need to organize. I don't know why. Kind of cleaned out my room, went through things, and I'm like, same thing in the kitchen. So this is one of those shelves that like it's a little too much right there. So I'm gonna move it down a little bit so that it's got a little bit more room in there, and then just straighten my cupboards. I don't know, sometimes you feel like going through and doing that. Today's gonna be my day. Okay, I just climbed up there and moved a few things down. What do we use all the time? We're starting to use more of these kind of plates right here. The small plate, I love the small plates. Those get used quite frequently. So I just kind of brought some down. The paper, very rare that I touch paper plates. I actually used it to put cookies on and put in a bag. That was it. So not bad in here. There's food on that dish. That needs to be cleaned. So all good things. Yeah, it's good enough right there. This cupboard, I need it's like a glass cover. I need to go through that. I'm having thoughts of maybe today, maybe another time. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my coffee stand over there anymore. It's one of those things that we don't, you know, it's been 3 years, 2 years, 2.5 years trying to figure out what I need, what I want. Moved in with all of our stuff from the mountains, fill it up, and then like living here, we're just doing things differently. Life is different, you know what I mean? It's same person, same family, but season of life just different. So I'm like, I really don't need that big giant thing. It's just spread out stuff. So our little coffee pot could go right here by the sink, and I could just fill it up and put coffee cups right there. That's it, because I don't have like tons of girls drink coffee. They have the espresso machine. Once in a while, Brooklyn makes one. She doesn't even drink caffeinated. She drinks the decaf, so it's not like something she has all the time. You know what I mean? Then she's out, she's young, she goes and buys her coffee. So that I'm thinking to put in the butler's pantry if she wants to make one, she can. We have the toaster. My toaster, the right side of the toaster just broke, which is interesting. So the left side works. So I'm like, the toaster I think I usually kept over here with the cover. So that's fine. So that's the only thing on there. Inside of it is coffee cups, water bottles. The water bottles can go in the butler's pantry. We have a lot more room back there now, and it's like straws, which I can put. I'm sure we can find a room, one of these drawers somewhere, and like our drinks, I can put them in a cupboard. We can clear out a space in there, and then it's just cookbooks, I think. And those, I rarely look at my cookbooks, rarely, because everything's on my phone, so I rarely look at that. So I'm just, it's in my thought of my head, and I'm like, that might be something I do here. Maybe after Christmas, then I won't have that in there. So it's one of those things. You live, you do things, and then you realize what you use and what you don't use. You know what I mean? So, okay, so we'll clean that later. But that's good. So I'm just gonna, let me just straighten these two right here. There's not a whole lot, just straighten these two. Things I'm working on, like I said, just a little bit less of things. Like we're downsizing. My shopping will not have to be as big anymore, because it's like shopping just for a few people, and they're out eating a lot and not eating at home just because they're seasonal life. They're teenagers, they go out to eat all the time, you know what I mean? So I'm like going through, I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be focusing on using up what I have, getting those records for a while. So that's my big focus in December, is to use up everything in my freezer, cupboards as much as I can, and obviously I'll buy things for Christmas, and we got 2 birthdays, things like that. But I hope to do very minimal, and just kind of go off what I have. So that's my challenge for December, because there'll be gatherings and parties and things in between there, so there'll be extras. So I'm not worried about that. But that I'm not worried. It'll just be good. Get a little challenge to do. So, and then we'll see how the new year goes. And I have my turkeys out right there. Those are in there thawing. See how the new year goes and what we're doing. You're watching the vlogger who used to be large family. Now it's just like a few kids. So all good. I've got my turkey out. I'm doing 2. We don't even like turkey. Greg loves turkey. The kids will eat turkey probably for a meal, maybe. We'll see. The boys like turkey legs. I looked at getting turkey legs. They're expensive, $10 a leg. Whole turkey was like $9. So I'm going to, tomorrow I'm actually gonna be home most of the day, pretty much all day. So I'm gonna cook 1 tomorrow, because I'm gonna cook in the oven, and then separate everything. I'm gonna freeze the meat, keep the legs. Thursday, I'll make the other one for Thanksgiving. So Greg said he would use it for sandwiches and stuff, so I thought, why don't I do it and just already freeze it so it's ready, and then keep the legs for the boys. I'd love to cut it apart. Like I think I've seen I don't know, starts with an S, spicacci, I don't even know, some kind of, basically cut the turkey and open it up, like you cut the backbone out and open it up. But I feel like I tried to break the bones on that last year and it was really hard. So I don't know, we'll try and see. So I'm thinking that'll be good. So I'm not gonna clean up the refrigerators because I don't have to get stuff up there. I have a huge pile of stuff over here. What I'm gonna do, these things, remember I need to clean that out, it's too full. I don't usually use these too much. I like my spatula, but I'm not gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna put them in the pantry, the butler's pantry for now, because I did use them on the grill, but we already have tools for the grill, so I don't even need these for that. But once in a while you need tongs, so it's good to keep those. I'll put my freezer bags back. The box of snacks has been founded. It's been found. So we're only into beginning of December and the snacks have disappeared real quick. So I need to, not just kids, husband, I had a couple too. Not a ton, just a little bit, but I'm gonna package some up and put them in our Christmas drawer so that we have them for different things. Otherwise, they're just gonna be gone real quick. So I'm gonna do that. Got a big pile of stuff to do something with. We got the rest of our bread. Oh, homemade bread, I forgot how delicious this was. We ate a lot of that up this weekend. Bananas to put together. Let's do all that right here. Okay, now that my kids are all grown up, I don't necessarily say this, like have a chart for everybody, because everybody is at a different place on some days. And so what I did is I just made a list of, I already know in my head what to do, but sometimes life gets busy and I'm like, what is it we have to do? So I know that today everybody's home. Everybody's home. So I'm gonna put a list on the refrigerator, and then whatever they wanna do, they do. My goal would be, let me think, tomorrow I know it's gonna be busy. Wednesday is actually going to be busy, so I will probably get everything that is extra. Like I'm going to have them clean the vacuums out, and you know, not really dust. Everything's covered with Christmas stuff, so we're not worried about dusting too much, but just the extras, like make sure the bathrooms are clean, that kind of stuff today, because the rest of the week we have busy. So it'll be a big chore day if I come down and go, the chore. But it's just meant for everybody to do some stuff, so I'm going to write those out. Laundry room here. I got a dryer still going. I've got, because I took my inside, the mattress cover, it took a long time to dry because I had to pull it out a bunch of times because it's that plastic, you don't want to do it at high temperature. So let me grab out some of my laundry so I can hang it up. Check the cupboards here. Okay, so life gets a little bit easier, doesn't it? As your kids kind of grow and get older, the house gets easier to clean. Like my Mondays usually, they used to take me all morning. I feel like I didn't get done filming until at least noon every day. I know I woke up at like 4 today, but I did take a lot of time to sit, and I had to work upstairs on some things, and to sit and read my Bible. I didn't really get to do that before all the time. So I am thankful for it, but it definitely gets a whole lot easier. So now, like I said, today's the day everybody's home. We do have to run out this afternoon, but I will do things like, I have a list of things for the kids so they can clean like their bathroom really well, and then I think about it, I'm like, I know my stuff need to be stocked up. I'm like, are they using their cleaners? Do they need to be stocked up? You know what I mean? So things to like just double check and make sure everybody's got it. I found I had 5 bottles of Lysol. I was kind of stocking up on it because the last few years I wasn't buying any of it. Normally I did in the mountains a lot. I just haven't bought it here. I don't know. I'm like, my mentality is always just clean it really well, and then you're gonna get rid of germs. I get kills 99.9% of things. I just don't. I don't know. I think the more I think I have to clean everything really good so nobody gets sick, you know, hand cleaner and spray everything really good, and just kind of, it's like they still get sick. So when I be more lax on it, like, it's just, I don't know. Is it one of those things that you can overdo it and then it gets worse than it is? I don't know. I understand germs are there, but I do have Lysol, so I wanted to at least let the kids know, here, put this upstairs so you can spray things, you know, handles, doorknobs, that kind of things if anybody's not feeling well. You know, all good things. So let me just take out, let me see how the laundry is here. I probably should take this out. Let me take this out. Oh, I'm just scared. There was a shell. That just scared me. You know how rattlesnake sounds? Do you ever hear? I've heard a rattlesnake before. I pulled this out and on the floor, the way it was spinning, I could hear like it sounded like a rattlesnake. And I'm like, oh my goodness, all good things. All right, anyways, that I was putting towels and a bedding together. Let me put the towels in bed themselves because they do a higher setting than the bedding does. And then they'll get done. Otherwise, we'll run this forever. So, shell, not snake. I think I'm gonna start on my food and get this stuff done in here. Everything else, I still do the floors, all that, but that can wait. So I'm gonna mix up some cleaners right now. A spray, room sprays. Someone had given me a whole set of dish soap, gingerbread, room spray gingerbread, and I believe there was hand wash. A hand wash. It's in the bathroom over there, and so. They got it earlier and I was like, remind myself to use it. So it's gingerbread. So I have to remember Christmas. I pulled it up front because it was in the back and I'm like, remind myself to use that. But I have this, so I thought I would just remind, like maybe, I guess it's good for like bathroom or girls or something. So I was gonna see if the kids want to take it upstairs for their thing. This is the one I use down here. I'm using this, I just opened up my cupboard and this one was not shut all the way. I bought these at TJ Maxx. Way better, way better. Amazon, I was buying like room spray, right here. You can buy this. I bought this for $6 2.5 years ago. And then I was like, never spend money on something like this. Don't like Febreze, don't like anything like that because I know it coats. Got this and I'm like, oh, that's a nice refresher. Does it stay forever? No, but it just smells good for like a second or for a little bit, you know what I mean? So what I did is made my own, way better. So what originally I put, this was vanilla and wood, so I actually put a little bit of vanilla extract. It was fine. I even sprayed on my white bed. It was fine. Very small amount. And then I had like some essential oils. I think I had a lavender one. I don't even know what else I used, but they were great. Okay, so then I went on Amazon and bought like a bottle, $10 bottle, and I had like the flavors or the scents that I liked. I had like, it was a pink lemonade because I got some at Aldi. They were really good. But I went to TJ Maxx and they had a set of 4 of these. And they're awesome. So yeah, you can use a lot, don't feel bad. And they'll last forever and ever. So, which is good. I was kind of hoping to get to the Christmas one. I'm like, I did get a gift card as a gift from a viewer. And I thought, you know, maybe I would buy some more essential oils with that. We'll see. So this was open and spilled over. So I'm gonna pour this in. Yeah, there's only a little bit in there. I wasn't really sure. So these are great. You can put the rest of this if you want in your trash can. It smells good. And then all you do is add rubbing alcohol to it. I originally used the entire thing of alcohol too, and then it smelled real alcohol. It does dissipate, but I realized you don't need to do that much. So like, see, I use that much to begin with. I'll kind of put my finger right here under the A and I'll pour that much in for this size bottle. It's not really an exact measurement. Probably a cup. Would that be a cup? I'm gonna guess a cup. And then the rest is water. Not even filtered. Well, our sink is filtered, but not even special water, just regular old water right there. Let's put water in here. It's great. And then just put your lid on, shake it, and you can spray it. You got delicious. You know what I'm gonna put a little bit of alcohol in here. I didn't even think about this before to see if I can get up the little remainder. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. It's just very small. Okay, that kind of takes it out. It smells so good. This one is pumpkin bread. So great way to make yourself some room fresher. I spray this on my bed. We spray it on the couches. That's all we kind of have. Closet, and walking up the stairs, I'll spritz it. So it's just a nice little thing. So it'll be good. My hands are okay. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, do more scent than less. Then you won't be feeling like, oh, does it smell that good? Does it not? So that's good. So I have this to redo down here. This I was going to have the kids take upstairs. And then I have 2 bottles of remainder for, I bought this back in October, I think, and I still have a lot in here. So my container is spilled out, so I'm gonna just put them in the sink for now. And the next thing to do is make some cleaner. I'm pretty sure the kids upstairs, I'm gonna have them check, because I feel like a child would just spray it. If there was nothing, they'd be like, add some water. So I'm gonna have them bring me down their cleaners, so that I can ensure that they're getting used up. So what I'm gonna do here, my bathroom gets used up more than this bathroom over here. So this one, Now it's too full. This one is pretty full, so I'm gonna take this one to my bathroom and then do a new bottle for this bathroom over here. Every bathroom has it. Right here, it's vinegar and orange peels. That's it. Let it sit for however long you have to. Mine sits in there for weeks, sometimes months at a time. It smells like oranges. It doesn't, I've not found it makes anything sticky. Like someone said the fruit would make it the sugar. I didn't notice that at all. So I just strain it out, throw the oranges away. I keep a bag of oranges in my freezer when we make orange. We have oranges, which we haven't had a lot this year. I still have a lot from last year. I just finished my Thanksgiving last year pile. I put in there, I also did cranberries because I had a lot of cranberries, but I think there's now that viral cranberry candy, which looks delicious, where they take it and soak it in soda and orange juice and then put powdered sugar on it. I'm sure it's delicious, but just one more thing to make. Do you really need it? No, not at all. I like frozen grapes. If anything, I'd go buy grapes and make those, and then it doesn't have the extra sugar on it. So let me pour this in and we'll fill this up with new orange peels. Now you can leave this orangey or you can put the pumpkin scent in it. It doesn't matter. They're all good either way. I'll probably just leave it plain. But that's it right here. So this goes in the bathroom. I'm gonna leave this here for just a minute until the kids get their lives together. And then I'll use this and I'll make more. I've got the oranges and we just pour straight vinegar in it. That's it, because I'm sure they gotta fill up some containers upstairs. So, okay, let me make my mess up here, put this stuff away, and we'll start on food. So I went to my refrigerator and did a little bit of cleaning out. So I've got right here, hamburger. This is frozen. We're gonna get this heated up right away. Let's put a little bit of water. This is gathering fragments using up what's good. So I have a little bit of taco stuff, a little bit of beans and salsa. We are gonna make burrito casserole with that. And I've got one I pulled out of the freezer. This is frozen, so when that cooks or is almost done, I'll put this in it because you mix it together anyways so it can thaw. We've got cheese, lots of cheese for that. And I hit some tortillas, so we have tortillas. Okay, so that will be that. And I've got cream mushroom soup melted, sour cream, let me change battery. All right, then what else is in the freezer? There's a little bit of rice, so we're gonna make rice as well. And then there was 2 pickles in a container. I'm gonna throw those away. They've been in there for a little bit. And then I also have some chicken here. I'm gonna put this, or actually, when are we doing soup? Are we doing soup tomorrow? We are. All right, that's gonna be, I need more. Actually, I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator because we'll use that tomorrow. Today's soup that I'm using up is I have tomato and I have some frozen vegetable soup. Into the pot it goes. We're gonna have this with pork boy subs. I know they usually like tomato soup grilled cheese, but I'm like, they can do it with pork boy subs, or they can just put it with little crackers. That would be yummy. Or put cheese on top. That's a good way. And then I've got these 2 frozen. Okay, then something else. Nobody likes this. I have bought the Chick-fil-A sauce from Walmart, the fake Walmart version. They love that. I bought this at Aldi because that's where I was at shopping. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. So that is a wasteful purchase to go in the garbage. I know you can return it, but it's been a little while. That, and then I opened up and found my cucumbers are getting soft. I bought those for Thanksgiving. So I am gonna have to go to the store for just 2 cucumbers. So for Thanksgiving this week, but that's okay. I was looking, I'm like, you can't serve moldy cucumbers. They're not moldy, but they will if they sit in the refrigerator for a few more days. So that's okay. I'm gonna cut those up today. We got bananas to cut up, and then I have chocolate syrup here, very little to pour into here, but I can get rid of the jar in my refrigerator. We make this, they have it with milk. It's yummy. It's like Hershey syrup, way cheaper and yummier. So there we go. So it's the same batch, that's why I'm pouring it in here. You put milk in here and shake it around, but I'm not going to. So this will be good right here. And I'm on my stove, I'm gonna get some rice going as well for, or actually let's put this way first. And this is gonna be our rice right here. I'm gonna put in 2 cups of rice. This is parboiled rice. I think that's all I'll do there, and then I'll do some, oops. found that putting that little bit of extra bit of water in there helps. So this is tomato chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put a little bit in there. Our little Mexican restaurant we went to in the mountains flavored their rice this way, seasoned it, and I put some Old Bay in here because it's delicious. And I forget I have Old Bay, and I'm like, I need to season more with Old Bay. So that's good. Let me just stir it here. Do a quick taste if you just want it real subtle. I think that's gonna be good. Make sure it's all broken up. That's it. That's good. Delicious. Put it over here, let that heat up quick. Everything's cooking. Let's do the bananas real quick. The meat is cooked. I'm gonna put this in there. It's already, it just had to heat up. This is frozen, defrozen. It's a little frozen, so I just turn it down so it can kind of thaw that chunk of refried beans. So I cut up the cucumbers. Some of it was yucky, so I had to cut around and use what I could. So anybody that says you can't use it because you'll get sick, you haven't been poor before and you haven't had to use what you have. I have taken, I remember someone had moldy strawberries and they were throwing them out. There was a whole case of them I got at a church. We went to a church and had a bunch of food. I just sat there and I peeled off every single piece, like cutting around it, and had a nice thing of strawberries. And so we ate delicious strawberries, but just because nobody wanted to cut off the yucky mold part. So you'll be fine, I promise. We're still alive. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, just part of it. It'll be good. We'll eat them. They taste just fine. I had some. They're already delicious. No weird taste. These aren't yucky. Just part of it was, so I had to throw it away. On my list to get more Tuesday. Might go that way. So this stuff's all just kind of heating up. Let everything heat. I'm gonna wash these dishes up. Okay, so the rice is, I just shut off so it can kind of simmer the rest of the way. Steam, it wouldn't simmer because it's shut off. And then the beans and the meat are almost there, just not yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start mixing up stuff. I'm feeling great. I'm like, wow, it's early, which is great. I needed an earlier day because I have a lot to do. I gotta do school. And today will be a good school day. Do your kids get off Thanksgiving? No, but they had like last week off all week because we had a busy week. Not all of them. Some of them did, but we didn't do our group stuff. So just, you gotta do what you gotta do at different times. And so that's a good thing about homeschooling. So what I'm gonna do for the burritos is, if you wanna make this original recipe, it's in my favorites cookbook. It's yummy, it's delicious. What it is you take, the filling for the burrito is meat, taco seasoning, refried beans, salsa. Do we put cheese in it? I feel like we don't. Do I? I think I won't. I'll put it separately on top. Okay, so then that's your burrito. And then you mix sour cream, cream mushroom soup, mix it together. You spread that in the bottom of a casserole dish. Put your burritos in next, spread more of that on top, so half and half of it. And then sprinkle cheese and bake it in the oven. It's good. I haven't had it in so long, and then we serve with lettuce and tomatoes. It's good. It's really good. But like I said, Jaden loves, she loves it. I did make it for her last year for her birthday, and then Maddie really likes it too. So this will be a way that everybody can kind of get a little bit of it in a different way, and I think it'll actually work out good. So this is cream of mushroom soup here, frozen. Definitely been in my freezer. It's, you know, it's to separate, and then it was in the microwave, so I'm gonna kind of smush it because it kind of cooked a little bit. And then I'm gonna put sour cream in it. I'll probably just use half of this because it doesn't need to be full. If I was doing it in a casserole dish, I probably would, but since this is a little bit more, like $3, it's more like liquid gold, even though it's not. You know what I mean? So I don't want to, I could use it, but for what we're going to use it for, I think it'll be just fine to use half of it. So then I can use this other half for, like the kids really like chip dip to have with their chips. I'll probably get some more of that out actually too. Because I think we have more chips, but no more dip. And then just stir that. Yeah, that'll actually be plenty because it's literally going to be like a blob on their little bowl. So, okay, that's going to be great. Let me set that aside. Actually, what I did is I took the rest of that, we had a little bit on the bottom, and then I have one more packet of French onion mix, so I don't want to put it in here because I still have a sour cream. So what I did is I went over to my spice cupboard. I don't even know what's in onion soup mix. I have to assume onions. So I added onion powder and I added garlic powder, and then I added a little bit of beef bouillon because to me, my mom used to put it in like different like casseroles, like not casseroles, like roast And I feel like I saw the beef stuff. So I'm thinking, because it's just a little bit. The other stuff was at the bottom, but then I can kind of mix up. I think that's gonna work. And then look at, I gathered fragments and made myself some French onion dip, right? That's so funny. Yeah, that tastes really good, not even sitting. All right, I got to make more, which was nice. Used up that last little bit without getting to waste. I do have, I think about 2 more. So then, let me get a lid here. We'll make more to have, but this will be, oh, there's more chips because they still have more chips. So that will be good for that. Okay, like, bet you this is done over here. Okay, pretty much done. So what I'm gonna do over there, I'm gonna add the rest of the hamburger, which is a very small amount here. Hamburger and beans in there, and I'm gonna put some taco seasoning. Okay, I'm just texting Jaden because she likes this dish too, but she, and I'm gonna be seeing her this afternoon, so I was like, I wonder if she would like some burrito casserole, but I just don't know if she has dinner planned or not. So what you do then, I got right here, it's delicious. I'm gonna put in the salsa here. I'm gonna see how much I put in, maybe all of it. Yeah, let's put all of it in. I'm hoping I got enough tortillas because I don't have an abundance, but I think I've got 10 and a few extra. I tried saving them. I had to like hide them because I forgot that I was making this. So this will be actually really good. Look at that. That's it. Tastes great. That's your good filling. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some. Do I bake it or no? Because it'll get crispy, right? I'm debating how to do this. Okay, I'm thinking I'll make for dinner tonight. I will make the ones that we'll have, I'll bake them so they're a little bit firmer on the outside. And then I'm gonna make, if I have more left, which I hope to, which I should, I'll put some on a cookie sheet and I'm gonna flash freeze them the way they are, and then I can pull them out and we can heat them up for another meal, because this week is Thanksgiving, so I know, oh, there's another bag. We're gonna have food, so I don't want too much as far as leftovers and stuff like that. So I think this will be good. Let's do that, and then I'll make, yeah, I think that'll actually be good. You can coat them with a little bit of oil so they're get a little bit crispy, like a, I think they call it like a flautas or something. I don't know. It'll be delicious. So let's roll these out. See how many we can make. Let's hope I got 10 and a few extras. So we're hopeful for some good meals. Are you laughing at me? I'm like trying to overfill these and you just can't. They just don't stick really good. So I'm trying to, I've got, I'm just gonna put 1 burrito in. So for like the adults, I mean, you know, Greg's gonna eat a heartier portion than like Steven will. And so I just wanna make sure that I make a couple bigger that way. So, okay, so I'm just like, you just gotta do your best, but I'm trying to ration out my stuff here. Okay, I got enough here. I'm trying to ration out the fillings so that I have enough for everything. And then I'm like, I wanna be exact. Obviously I'm not gonna be exact, but close enough. I got 1 more here. So you do your best with it, but it'll be good. We'll be able to put these in the freezer. And then, and Jane said I'm gonna give her actually 2 dinners worth because she likes it. And Maddie she likes it too, so. But then Jane won't have to cook for a few days, which will be nice for her. So, okay, got a tiny little bit. Let me open one of these up and add it because I know I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I was looking, I'm like, I'm gonna give 2, Jaden's gonna get 2 meals, 2 for Greg and 1 for each child. That'll work. This will go in the freezer, and then I'll remind myself, get it out of the freezer tomorrow and put it in bags. So this is gonna go in the small oven. I'm limited, it's like a weird space and nothing big fits in there. So I will put this in there with this, I hope. Some of you are probably like, don't, just go get another bag of tortillas, Amy. Don't, it's just a little bit of meat you're throwing away. And I'm like, I know, even though I just threw away a whole container of chicken sauce that no one's gonna touch. I could have transformed that into something else, but that's okay. So this will go out there. I gotta flip some laundry too. They're finished. So what I'm gonna do is these containers, that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna make meals for everybody, a couple for Jaden, put a little letter who they are, and just kind of ration them out. Then when we go to eat them, they can put, I already put cheese on that. They can put salsa and which I have more of, and sour cream and lettuce, which would be great. So very simple and yummy. Just deconstruct. It's not really deconstructed because it's still together, but you know, separated burrito casserole. Okay, got them containers, so this is good, just simple. They can grab which one they want, heat in the microwave, because dinner time, I will not actually be here at dinner time, so it's gonna, and a couple are not gonna be here. So when they get here, they can just grab and throw them in the microwave. So it works for today. Soup is all done, melted and heated up, and then the pork boy subs, they just went cold, so that works for us. So I'm done with this stuff, so that's awesome. So just getting kids moving, doing our stuff. All right, we did our school, got everything that we need to get done. Watch our Bible. Love doing the Bible project. That's one of my books that I have. We're doing the Bible project, and we're going through and learning about each book of the Bible and what it means. So doing that, and then we read our Proverbs, and then the kids are all helping with stuff right now. So now I'm like, okay, countdown, let's get stuff done. So I need to make my bed. It's the job where you just have to put the mattress cover on. It's just gonna take time. Just gonna get it done, and then put it all together. I'm laughing, my neighbor's finally getting the roof on. Thank goodness, it's been over a year getting the roof on, so there's all these people sitting on the corner of the house over there. So she's like barking away at them. Okay, let me get my blanket across the edge here. Okay, good enough. It doesn't, we have our purple pillowcases because they're nice. I need to get another set of the rest sheets for our bed that we have, because we like those ones a whole lot better than the other ones. But you know, you try the ones out and you're like, oh, not as good as the rest ones. But I did get this right here, the company that I got the mattress toppers for the kids for. I saw my video and they sent us 2 of their cooling blankets. Kids are loud. 2 of their cooling blankets, which I thought was so sweet. So they're very nice. Cooling blankets are amazing. Yeah, everybody has one. It's not a king size, but it's queen size, so I've got 2 of them. So the kids have taken, and whoever wanted one and got one. So I think they all have one. Stephen had a thinner one, so he traded up for this one, and then this will be nice to have, like when we're sitting on the couch and stuff. So I was very thankful for that. I thought it was a nice little blessing. Just added a little bit of coolness, because it's nice, because it's not super sweaty here. We want the warmth, but it's nice because cooling ones. So cooling blankets are the way to go. So this is good. Maxine's over there. She's like watching them out the window. She's like, I'm gonna keep guard of my house and get her sunshine at the same time. So, all right, I'm done in here. I gotta put some laundry away. We'll keep moving. You know what? I was just sitting here. I'm like, there's really not anything more for me to do, like camera-wise, without running around the house and you running after me, because I can't have you chase me, because I have to bring you. I just put my laundry away, Greg's laundry away. We're doing laundry. Kids are washing their bedding, washing shoes, getting the kitchen cleaned up. Dinner's done. Lunch is done. I'm gonna be finished because I have to head out the door today. I got an appointment child's got to be at this afternoon, so I'm gonna finish. So it's been a great day today. So I'm feeling good for a Monday, getting up at 4 a.m. Not bad, but I can just keep on trucking. So I hope that you have a good day. Hopefully you have a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine, just a little bit in your day. Maybe just step outside, get some fresh air, whatever you gotta do to bring a little bit of happiness. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow with another video. Come back tomorrow. I'll see ya. Bye.